Imagine this. You wake up in the US, you check gas prices, $3, $5, $8, $12 per gallon. Uber, $120 for a 10-minute ride. DoorDash, no drivers available. Amazon Prime, suddenly not so prime anymore. And your boss hits you with, "Hey, you're still coming into the office, right?" That's literally your life if oil supply stops for just 7 days. My name is Panda, and I spend way too much time thinking about how money, markets, and human behavior collide. If you're someone who feels like everything is getting more expensive, struggles to keep up with rising costs, or wonders why your paycheck doesn't stretch as far as it used to, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Here's the thing. Most people think oil equals gas, like, worst case, I just don't drive for a week. No, that's like saying, I'll just not use Wi-Fi for a week in a world where your job depends on it. Oil isn't fuel. Oil is the entire system running in the background. Reality check. Here's what most people don't realize. Around 90% of global transportation depends on oil. Over 50% of food production relies on oil, fertilizers, machinery, logistics. Plastics, packaging, clothing, even medicines, all tied to oil. So if oil supply stops, it's not just a gas problem, it's a full economic shutdown in slow motion. Let's do the math. The US consumes about 20 million barrels of oil per day. Now imagine, 7 days equals 140 million barrels needed. Supply equals zero. Demand, still the same. Basic economics, supply down, demand same. Prices go insane. Gas jumping from $3 to $10 plus per gallon? That's not crazy, that's expected. Food prices, this is where it hits hard. That $10 fast food meal? Let's break it down. Farming, diesel-powered equipment. Fertilizers, oil-based. Transportation, trucks. Packaging, plastic. Now double or triple the costs. $10, $18, $25. And this is where it gets really interesting. Even if you can afford it, millions can't. Psychology, the real crisis. Now you might be thinking, I'll just fill up my tank early. Exactly, and so will everyone else. Panic buying. You fill your tank, someone fills 2 cars. You buy groceries, someone empties shelves. People start hoarding gas in containers. Boom, shortage becomes chaos. Why this happens? Here's what most people don't realize. Humans don't react logically. We react emotionally. When people feel like they're about to lose access to something essential, they overcompensate. That's called loss aversion. 7-day breakdown. Day 1 to 2, it's temporary phase. News breaks, gas prices spike, people are confused. Government, we're monitoring the situation. Sure. Day 3 to 4, panic mode. Gas stations run dry, grocery stores start emptying, deliveries slow down. Your $200 weekly grocery bill? Now $350 plus. Day 5 to 7, economic stress. This is where it gets really interesting. Businesses start breaking. Example, delivery company. Fuel cost before equals $5,000 per day. After equals $15,000 per day. Margins? Gone. So what happens? Prices increase. Services shut down. Workers get cut. Multiply that across thousands of companies. Stock market reaction. Markets hate uncertainty. Airline stocks crash. Logistics companies drop. Retail takes a hit. Oil companies spike temporarily. Investors panic sell. Inflation explosion. Here's the part that quietly destroys you. Even after oil supply comes back, prices don't fully go down. Example, milk, $4 to $7 to $5.50. You never go back to $4. That's permanent loss. Why prices stay high? Businesses think customers already accepted higher prices, so they don't reduce fully. This is called price stickiness. Now you might be thinking, the US government will fix this. Yes, but not instantly. Possible actions: release strategic oil reserves, control supply distribution, emergency policies. But even then, you can't fix global supply overnight. Global domino effect. If oil supply stops globally, manufacturing slows down, shipping halts, global trade freezes. And when global trade freezes, everything gets expensive.